morning, my respected teachers and my dear friends. I am Priyanshi from class 11 Science of Ved Model, the International School, present here to give you some information and facts about role and function of heart in the human body. I think you all know it very well that the heart is very important organ of the human body. It has great significance as it pumps the blood to all body parts, which further helps in transfer of gases, minerals, nutrients, etc. to each and every part of the body. So let's know some about circulation of blood in the human body. Human heart is myogenic in nature, means it is self-controlled and not controlled by our neural system or our brain. As you know, we breathe in O2 and release out CO2. Oxygen is required for the purpose of respiration, that is breaking down of food in the presence of oxygen to yield the energy which is provided by ATP, which break down into ADP and an inorganic phosphate to give approx 36.5 kilojoule of energy. In the process of respiration, CO2 is released as byproduct which needs to be removed. So let's see how the oxygen is transported to the cells and how the CO2 is removed. So first, the oxygenated blood from the lungs enters into the left auricle by the help of pulmonary vein. When the blood is poured into the left auricle, simultaneously the blood enters into the left ventricle as the bicuspid valve is open. So about 70% of blood is poured in the ventricle in this way and 30% by the atrial contraction. When the blood completely enters the left ventricle, bicuspid valve closes to prevent the backflow of blood during the ventricular contraction, and hence the first heart sound, that is lub sound, arises due to the closure of bicuspid valve. Then the left ventricle contracts and the blood enters into the dorsal aorta, which transport it to the body parts by dividing into arteries and which divide in turn into many arterioles, which transfer the pure oxygenated blood to the lungs. The blood is poured into the aorta, then aortic semilunar valve closes, releasing the second heart sound, that is dub sound. The aorta transports the blood to all body parts. The deoxygenated blood containing CO2 then enters into the venules, which combines to form veins, which further combines to form the vena cava. That is inferior vena cava and superior vena cava. Inferior vena cava brings the blood from the lower body parts and the superior vena cava